Clara, the home of Offaly Ladies Football Association here. New pitch acquired by the Offaly Ladies, and they're hoping to buy this pitch now for them. But we're here for a championship round 3 game of the TG4 Intermediate Football Championship between themselves, the home team Offaly and Wicklow. We're going to go through the two teams first of all, and there's a couple of changes in the Offaly team, but we'll get to them as we go through. But the Offaly, they line out as follows. In goals, number 16 is Tara Rowe. The full back line, Orla Whelan wears 2. Number 19, Nicole Farley, she comes in at full back. And completing the full back line is Nicole Buckley wearing 4. In the half back line, Michelle Mann is at 5, Emma Maher at 6, and Annie Keogh is at 7. Middle of the field, the team captain, Roisin Ennis, she wears number 8. And Roisin is partnered by Amy Gavin Mangan wearing number 9. In the half forward line, number 22, Eve Kelly, comes in at right half forward. Ellie McAvoy is the centre half forward wearing 11, and Emma Hand is at 12. And the inside line for Offaly, number 13 is Sarah Keogh. The full forward is Mairead Daly. And completing the lineup for Offaly today, number 15, Sarah Doyle. And Wicklow line out as follows. In goals, Jackie Kinch. The full back line, Jackie Byrne is at 2, Sarah Hogan at 3, and Lucy Dunn is at 4. Shanna Goatland is at 5, Sarah Jane Winder at 6, and she's the team captain, and Helena Dowling completes the half-back line wearing number 7. Middle of the field today for Wicklow, and Eve McGettigan, she'll wear 8, and she's partnered by Sarah Delahunt wearing 9. In the half-hour line, Eve Collins at 10, Aoife Gorman at 11, and Maeve Deany is at 12. And change on the Wicklow line-out, number 18, Amy Burke comes in the corner forward position. The full forward is Laura Hogan wearing 14, and Marie Keeley completes the Wicklow line-up wearing number 15. I'm joined here in Bretland Park by the newly appointed Naomh Kieran manager, former county champions, and Tom Scatts-Brown, all the way from Maryland and County Westmeath across the border. Tom, important game here between two sides, winner takes all.
Yeah, it's going to be a fantastic game of football here. This is a last chance saloon for both of these sides. A victory for either side will see them play Tyrone in 2 weeks' time for the last All-Ireland quarter-final spot. Just kind of the tail of the tape so far, Wicklow and Offaly have both beaten Leitrim in their respective games, and have been beaten narrowly by Wexford. So it's even. It's an even game so far. I just see the rain coming down there just as the two teams, or the two captains, are about to pick the toss. But this is going to be an interesting game. A couple of players to look out for on the Offaly team. Roisin Ennis, team captain. Emer Evans, who was injured unfortunately, and Tara O'Rourke comes in for her. Mairead Daly, who recently climbed Mount Everest. Sarah Doyle scored 1-6, deputising for Ellie McAvoy, who picked up a knock in the training session before the last game, didn't start the last game, and Ellie McAvoy herself is back in at centre forward. And then for Wicklow, Jackie Kinch, we all know Jackie Kinch have playing midfield, centre forward for Wicklow over the last couple of years. Great experience in around the dressing room. She's back in the goals. Marie Keeley is free taker. Maeve Deany, a great eye for goal. Sarah Jane Winder is one of the best centre backs in the country, and Sarah Delahunt, who's back in midfield today, very strong players. So it's a very evenly matched two teams, and it's going to be kick of the ball between them. I think a draw will do Offaly also, as they're ahead in the scoring difference by 2 points.
Yeah, 2 point difference there. Wexford over Wicklow 112 to 11 points, and a 4 point difference there, and Wexford over Offaly 212 to 37, a 2 point difference. So the referee for today's game is Kevin Corcoran from Fermanagh. We're all set to go here. Conditions absolutely perfect. Bretland Park, the credit to the Offaly Association here, getting, it's been their home, and they're trying to make it their home and a permanent home here. We see Bretland Construction Company over in Eden Derry is sponsoring behind them, and Offaly Ladies Association making big efforts now to try and get fundraising to purchase this pitch. But we're almost ready to go here. I think we'll just about to wait for our round of Ian, and we'll be ready to go then at that stage. Laura on the V and play there. Very, very silently, Tom, but we're ready to go, and formalities out of the way. The referee, he's out there in the middle of the field, just blowing the whistle. The Offaly girls down here in front of us here, ready to go. And both sides know the seriousness of this game, that it's season is going to be over for one of these teams here today.
Yeah, and the prize for either of these sides to get to the quarter-final would be a great progression for both counties. Offaly are Division 4 champions. They're up in Division 3. They want to be progressing through the leagues. I feel that they're coming into a little bit of form. And then Wicklow, we've seen them in a couple of All-Ireland finals over the last couple of years at junior level. And it'll be a big step up for them to get to an All-Ireland quarter-final at the intermediate level. And as we know, the intermediate level is wide open at the moment, especially with shock results nearly every weekend. So if you get into the playoffs of the intermediate, you have every chance.
Yeah, and like the third and fourth teams in this group, Leitrim and then Wexford, beaten in the All-Ireland final last year, so comprehensively by Westmeath in the end. But it just shows both these sides have been close to them. Would you probably look at maybe the second or the best team in the intermediate level, and both of them been very close to Wexford.
Yeah, it's a great competition. Kick of a ball between any of the final 8 teams in the intermediate. And first, I think we're nearly ready to go here. So let's hope for a good, entertaining game of football. Yeah,
the referee is out there. He's Kevin Corcoran. Offaly are going to play from left to right as we look out here from the stand side here in Bretland Park. Nice little bit of crowd gathered here behind us. You won't see them on camera, but nice crowd gathered. Officials over there, and referee throws the ball up. Broken down, and it's the Wicklow Guards first in possession. And it's Eve McGettigan, and through the hands it goes there. Sarah Jane Winder, she fires it in. And Wicklow with the possession, holding on to it, out from the corner forward position there. And a nice ball there because Sarah Jane Winder has carried forward, and ball given in, but good tackling and good work there by the Offaly backs there. Get the possession. They build from deep inside their own 20-metre line, carrying the ball forward. Fisted pass on out here now to Sarah Keown, carries it forward. Offaly coming into the Wicklow half of the field for the first time. Ball is given in over the top. There's a chance here. Ball is left there for a second there for Eve Kelly, and they have the possession. Come across into the centre here, trying to engineer a shooting opportunity here, but good tackling by the Wicklow backs. It's given back there now to Emma Hand. Emma with the shot, drops it in, but straight into the hands of Jackie Kinch. Jackie, foot pass out as far as the midfielder Sarah Delahunt, and Sarah is under pressure, and she tackled well there by Amy Gavin Mangan and forced back towards the 13-metre line, but good play there by the Wicklow backs, and little ball popped in over the heads of a couple of players and into space here now, and Wicklow are on the move again. Niamh Cullen wearing the number 10. She's been tracked there by Annie Keogh. Annie can't just get back to the ball, given into the corner. But again, good work there by the cornerback, but doesn't get possession. The ball drops to Marie Keeley. Marie drops it in. Oh, opportunity here now for the Wicklow Guards. Can they get to hold the ball? No, they can't, because it's gone in right in front of the goals, and danger there for the Offaly Guards, but they get it away. But it's only temporary because Niamh McGettigan's coming forward. Ball inside again. Offaly backs trying to force Wicklow away, not allowing them the shooting chance here now, and they've done very well to force Laura Hogan away from the goals. But Laura shows composure, holds that ball, and eventually fires it over to the far side. Wicklow coming inside again, trying to get the space, but good cover defence there by the Wicklow Guards, and eventually the shot comes in from Sarah Jane, but Sarah Jane not on target in the first wide of the game. Good play by the Offaly backs there, Tom. It looked dangerous there for a couple of occasions, but they managed to snuff out the danger and the ball eventually going wide.
Yeah, it was very dangerous there. Maeve Deaney, the ball just wouldn't come down into her hands. If it had done, it would have been probably a certain goal, but Offaly did well defensively to make them shoot from long range out, and centre back Sarah Jane Winders just sent it wide.
Yeah, Offaly have one possession from the kick out. The ball is down here now with Sarah Doyle. Sarah's on the ground. A couple of players around her, but she's done very well to get the possession back. 3 defenders back tackling her there, and eventually Wicklow do turn possession over. Niamh Cullen is back there foraging, and she gets the possession, gives it on here now, and Wicklow are on the move again. Pass doesn't go to hand at the first attempt, but they have it again now. Carrying it forward. Niamh McGettigan. She has her midfield partner gone inside with her. She's on the run. She's got the pass. The ball is on the ground. She takes a shot. and it's in the back of the net.
Yeah, great goal there by Niamh McGettigan there. The signs were ominous for Offaly there earlier on there. They were getting just through a little bit too quickly in the transition through the centre half back position, and a great goal there by Sarah Delahunt.
Sarah Delahunt got on the end of it there, and with the right foot, soccer style, into the bottom corner. Nothing that the Tara could do about that there, but Offaly, wake up call early in the game, have taken the possession from the kick out, and they're carrying it forward here now. Holding the possession here now as Emma Hand has it, and Emma again lateral across the field, but the ball just punted forward here now, and Offaly have the possession here, and Roisin Ennis steps inside the tackle, has support there, but she carries it in, heading towards the D, turns around with the right foot, gives in, but again possession. She was looking for Sarah Keogh, but it doesn't go to hand, and Wicklow quick to snuff out that attack there, and Aoife Gorman, she's right back in the half-back line, as is Niamh Cullen, 2.5 hours on possession for the transition, and the corner back is Jackie Byrne, and great hands here now as Aoife Gorman comes right down the centre. Again, too many steps, but again, good work, Tom, there by the backs. Made life hard for her and won the turnover.
Yes, Wicklow are crowding out the back line, and then they're moving it through the half-back line into transition. The half-back line of Offaly aren't just pushing up on them, they're waiting for them to come to them. That was good defending.
Yeah, and the referee again call again, free over carried there on Eve Kelly there. She was trying to get in through, but the free almost intercepted, and it has been intercepted by Eve Kelly again. She gives the ball inside. Mairead Daly has it. Mairead swings the left foot at it, and it's accuracy, and it's over the bar. Lovely score there.
Yeah, lovely footballer Mairead Daly there. That's a nice settling score for Offaly to bring it back to a 2-point game.
Yeah, kick out for Jackie Kinch now, back in the goals. Jackie with the right foot goes over towards the far side, doesn't go to hand. It's gone very, very close to the sideline. Can they keep it in? They can. Kildare have the possession, and they're working through the hands here now as Aoife Gorman carries it forward. Aoife loses control, and Offaly are there quick as a flash to get it back, and pass goes in towards Sarah Doyle, but Sarah can't get control on it either, and Wicklow have possession back again. The full forward for Wicklow is Laura Hogan. Over here to Niamh Cullen. Niamh has been busy, she's been industrious, right back in the half back line, handling a lot of ball. Laura Hogan there again on the middle of the field now. She has a runner over on the far side of the field, and that runner is Helena Dowling, and Helena feeds it in, low ball. She's gone on the run for the return pass on the 20-metre line. She takes a look, she backs herself, takes the shot, but unfortunately for her, to the right and wide.
Yeah, a good start for number 11 for Wicklow. Aoife Gorman's coming into midfield, picking up a lot of ball there and being able to distribute it out wide then to the left hand side or right hand side. Wicklow will be happy with their start, but also Offaly will be expecting this type of a start from Wicklow, and they're doing well so far.
Good kick out there from Tara Rowe, grabbed there in the half-back line there by the Offaly girls, and the ball, long ball played in, 50-50 ball, and it's the Wicklow full back there. That's Sarah Hogan. She was first to it, and she gets the hands to it and knocks it away, and Wicklow have the possession. Attempted pass down along the far side of it, half blocked down, but manages to get its target, and Helena Dowling, she's over there again, but again Offaly trying to get the interception there and have a chance here now, because that pass a little bit too much on it there, and it's intercepted while they're right back in the half back line, and Offaly are building, coming forward out here, but again Wicklow trying to prevent the runner. Good work there again by Aoife Gorman, putting a lot of pressure on her opponent there, but Offaly do well to hold the possession. Middle of the field is Roisin Ennis coming forward now, and Ellie McAvoy, the latest to get on it. She's on the 45, over onto her left side, looking for a runner out on the far side of the field. It's the full forward, Mairead Daly. Mairead shovel past a little ball inside, and she's on to the return. Gets the possession on the left foot again, takes the shot, but it's a weak shot and straight into the hands of Jackie Kinch. Missed opportunity there, Tom, for the Offaly girls, but it mightn't be gone, but almost intercepted. But Kildare have the possession again, and they're inside their own 45, trying to build out with it. But again, good tackling there by the Offaly forwards, and they turn possession over. The ball fed inside there as far as Amy Gavin Mang, and Amy's on it again. Couple of passes, maybe passed too many. Yes, indeed, the referee.
Yeah, it was kind of a basketball pass there. That the game has started with a lot of running off the ball, running off the shoulder, hand passing. and both teams seems to be coming to grips with each other now, and it's settling down. The problem for Offaly is when they get the ball in around midfield, they're faced with a wall of 4 or 5 players, and trying to break that tackle and get through is going to be an issue for them in the early part.
Yeah, Aoife Gorman with the ball inside, fed inside, and Wicklow have possession. Marie Keeley has it. Marie just coming back out towards the 45, gives it back to Maeve Deany. Maeve, ball inside, picked up well here, and there's an opportunity here for Laura Hogan. Laura gives the pass off, and Wicklow are in. There's a chance, but again, great tackling there by the Offaly backs. Oh, there was an opportunity there for a moment of a goal there, Tom, with great recovering there, and the defenders got back and snuffed out that opportunity, and they have the possession now. And again, just a few little handling errors, both sides probably not really settled into it yet.
Yeah, Maeve Deany again, they just didn't come up for her, but it's good defender from the Offaly team there. But they're going to have to try to stop this coming through the transition, hand passing. They're just beginning, Wicklow, to get through them in their half back line, a little bit too easy for my liking. But Roisin Ennis on the ball there. When she looks up, she has a wall, as you can see, kicking the ball away there. There's not enough of Offaly half forwards there available for the pass when she's on possession of the ball.
Yeah, Shanna Coughlin was the Wicklow player that intercepted that there, and Wicklow are on the attack again, driving in here. There's a good chance for them, still carrying it through right inside, and it's finished to the back of the net.
Yeah, great goal there from Amy Burke there, and again we came from the pass away from Roisin Ennis, and Wicklow are building on that half back line, pushing forward, and that's a great solo effort there by Amy Burke. Late change into the Wicklow side.
Yeah, 2 goals now for the Wicklow girls. Offaly that solitary point and already facing an uphill battle, but the early stages of this championship game, round 3, remember, the last game of the group, and as a winner takes all, as we've already said here. And Offaly now with possession with Emma Hand. Emma inside the 45 takes the pass, and the ball is given inside, opens up a little bit here. There's a chance for the Offaly girls to get the shot in, and it's into the back of the net. The exact response that they needed, Tom.
Yeah, absolutely brilliant goal there by Mairead Daly. Great interchange play. That's more like it from Offaly, moving the ball quickly into the lines, and you can see that once they get them into the star forwards, they have the players that are able to take the scores, and that was a great goal by Mairead Daly again. That's 1-1 for her.
Yeah, quick kick out by the Wicklow girls, and they're already gone down into the Offaly half of the field here, and they're trying to reply to that. Here's the centre forward there, Aoife Gorman. She's getting inside. Big hit on her. The referee said touched on the ground. But again, a quick response there, and you haven't time to draw breath here because Wicklow were on the break from a quick kick out there and almost created another opportunity.
Yeah, in fairness, both sides are playing great football, good high energy football, fast breaking attack, and that's leading to all the chances that both sides have. It's just a matter of who's going to take them best.
Yeah, and Wicklow nice and assured here now, and the ball comes down to the corner forward there, and that's the corner forward is Marie Keeley, and Marie fires that one over the bar.
Great score there from Marie Keeley there, just on the stand side. Great distribution of the ball over to her, and as I said before, she's been top scorer nearly for Wicklow for the last couple of years there, and made no mistake there.
Yeah, and all she needed was one split second, had a look at the post and fired it over the bar. 2-1 now to the visitors from Wicklow. 1-1 for Offaly as the kick out is taken here, and Offaly have possession here now through Roisin Ennis. Roisin just holding the ball, looking for her midfield partner Amy Gavin-Mangan. Amy takes on her opponent, drops the shoulder and goes by her again. Forced with, she was out over the sideline, says the linesman. Supporters here complaining that the Offaly player was pushed out over the sideline and the ball didn't go, but linesman, he awards the line ball, and he's the man that matters there. And Wicklow have the possession here now. Down is picked up here very well here, but again, great tackle by the Offaly girls. Ball is given back out again. It's Marie Keeley. Marie forced back, but again, nice composure by the Wicklow forwards there. Aoife Gorman, the latest, she turns, gives it back to the centre back there, Sarah Jane Winder. Sarah back as far as Niamh Cullen, and holding that position now, Niamh McGettigan, the latest again on Niamh. Tries to get away from her opponent, but a little bit of space, and she gives a nice fisted pass on there to Niamh Cullen. Niamh comes inside. They have the runners. There's a chance here again for the Wicklow girls, and the shot comes in from Maeve Deany, and Maeve taps that one over the bar. Again, nice play, but again, Offaly feel aggrieved because that had come from Was it dubious line ball here right in front of us, Tom?
Yeah, it was either, it wasn't a line ball, but it was definitely a free to Offaly there, so it can be a dubious decision there. But that's the third time Maeve Deeney's after getting the ball in that area. This time she made no mistake, got it into her hands quickly, and that was a lovely point. And Wicklow have started the better team and look to be better structured at the moment.
Yeah, this kick out from the goalkeeper Tara Rowe, intercepted well there by Shanna Goetzel, and Shanna driving forward there, has support there, but again good pressure on her there by the Offaly Drags there, but the ball coming back there is gathered now by Lucy Dunn. Lucy wearing the number 4, being tackled by Sarah Doyle, and too many steps at the referee. And
yeah, good hard work there from Sarah Doyle there, working back.
Picked up an injury, it looks like, too, as well.
Yeah, she had an excellent game the last day again. Leitrim there, just a head injury, it just seems she's had to pick it up there. But great work back from her and overturning the ball.
Yeah, the referee lies when her in with her, because I think she has a head injury and certainly a blood injury as well there, it looks like. But again, good tracking back by her there. She did well and she caused the overcarry. And you know, as you say, Wicklow have started very well. 2 double scores, 2-2 to 1-1.
Yeah, but it's in the last couple of games Offaly have started slowly. They've started slowly again. Wexford in the first game, I think they were 1-7 to no score down at half time, and they started slowly again, Leitrim. So it's just a matter of them hanging in here. But you have to be impressed with the gameplay of Wicklow so far. They seem to have a structure of just 4 or 5 girls across the half back line then, and then building under attack from there. And then they have the players like Aoife Gorman, who's coming out, getting a lovely ball on the ball, and then they've dangerous inside forwards as well.
Yeah, Sarah Doyle has just gone off to get a little bit of treatment, because the number 10, Saoirse McGuinness, she was listed at the start, has been introduced here now. The free taken and pushing the backs. The referee pushing Sarah Keogh there, and the free is already taken. She gives it inside. An opportunity here now. Offaly trying to come through with it there. That was Ellie McEvoy, but just couldn't get her hands on the ball at the crucial time. But Wicklow have intercepted there, and they're coming out now. Shanna Goetzel forced back, but again has the support there. And the full back there, Sarah Hogan, again using her experience, and Wicklow carrying it out and have the possession again, playing very well. It's the centre half forward. She's Aoife Gorman. She's linking an awful lot of the play around from the back line into the forward line. Tackled hard, but great work by her. She's still going. She's shrugged off a couple of tackles. She's gone inside again, looking for the goal. Takes the shot off the upright and back out. But danger not gone for Offaly yet, because the ball is fired in and it's over the bar. Lovely score there from Wicklow. There's the midfielder there, that's Sarah Delahunt. She got a goal already, but that could have been worse for Offaly there, because Aoife Gorman really carried in right into the heart of the defence, got the shot away, and maybe thought about going for the goal, but
yeah, I think Aoife expected to be tackled, but she just kind of breezed by the Offaly player there, and then kind of ran out of ideas and was unlucky. She went for the point, came off the post, but they capitalised on it. And that's Sarah Delahunt's second score of the game, 4 points for her, 1-1, and a good score from Wicklow.
Yeah, Offaly quick on the kick out now, and a chance for Emma Hand here. Gives the ball inside as far as Ellie McEvoy. Ellie, couple of defenders getting around her, trying to force her away from the goal, but she does well to hold the possession. Takes on a couple of defenders herself again, but then just as she saw it, the referee blew the whistle and said too many steps there, and again probably needed to move that ball in quicker. Plenty of support for her there, and didn't use it at that occasion, Tom.
Yeah, unlucky there for Ellie McEvoy, probably a little bit harsh for a free, but again Wicklow are doing well in crowding out the back, and they're crowding out those balls and those passing balls.
Yeah, short free taken, and through the hands it goes, and Wicklow are over on the far side of the field trying to get clear again. The ball picked up again by Sarah Delahunt. Sarah looks up with the right foot, threads the ball into the hands over there of Helena Dowling. Helena down the line it goes, but off the hands there of Amy Burke, and it's gone out over the sideline. It's going to be a line ball. Line ball for Offaly just inside their own 45-metre line. Again, looking for the options there, and pass goes to hand there, and then nice ball off the inside of the right foot, and Offaly are on the move again. Amy Gavin-Magan needs to be in the game a little bit more. Gives it out on the far side of the field where Saoirse McGuinness is coming forward, and she's on it again. Can she get control of it? No, because the ball just a little bit ahead of her there, and Great experience there by Sarah Jane Winder. She stood and got the hand on it and gets the possession back. And on the transition, Wicklow are on the move here and heads up play, looking for a runner over here on this side of the field. That's Niamh Cullen. Niamh wins the ball. Looks up, drives in, a low ball. Straight into the hands there of Marie Keeley. Marie, fisted pass. Has support there from her full forward, Laura Hogan. Laura on the right foot, thought about taking the shot, then throws a dummy, steps inside her opponent, comes inside, looking for someone inside, and the pass then doesn't go to hand. And good work by the Offaly backs there again, but certainly, Tom, every time Wicklow go down that field, they look dangerous.
Yeah, they look dangerous, but Offaly are coming to terms with them well in the last couple of minutes there. Wicklow are not going to be able to keep up this pace the whole game. Offaly just need to keep hanging in there and getting the players like Amy Gavin-Mangan on the ball. Saoirse McGuinness, who came in, is a real development player, great young player, and getting those on the ball. And when you have Mairead Daly and Ellie McAvoy up front taking their scores, Offaly won't be too bad. But it's the in transition play where Wicklow are coming and building, the power runners are coming straight through. That's causing big problems for Offaly at the moment.
Yeah, on the play there, Amy Gavin-Mangan gave off the pass then and ran into a late challenge there on the referee right on the play. It's the blood sum, Sarah Doyle. It looks like she's coming back on. Saoirse McGuinness had come in as the blood sub, and she's called ashore again. And Sarah ready to return to the fray, but we'll get the play underway here with this free for Sarah Doyle. She's going to take it herself, just after being introduced.
Sarah normally takes these from the ground.
Yeah, she's a
very good striker of the ball from off the ground.
At a stage, Tom, where this is really a crucial, score that Offaly needed this stage. Get them back into it again. Again, Sarah taking her time. Fires it in. Has she got the direction? No, it's kept in play. Is it low? Umpire signals 45.
Yeah, dangerous ball in. Probably a little bit too far out for the ball off the ground, but it was dangerous. Got a 50 ball out, but probably Offaly have a decision to make now whether the centre back Emma Maher is going to track the number 11 of Wicklow, Aoife Gorman, because she's coming in. She's kind of sitting back. It's whether they're going to decide to get her to track her now, or get somebody to track number 11, because she's causing a lot of damage there.
It's 45 taken by Sarah Doyle, drops it in, but doesn't find its intended target. And the blue and gold of Wicklow are there in numbers, and they have the possession. They're on the move again in transition, coming down the far side of the field. Offaly trying to track back there. The ball given inside, looks like there was a foul there, but not given. And then in return, looked like a foul there on the Offaly girl, but again, referee being consistent, lets it go, and Offaly have the possession. Ball given forward there, and Sarah Keoghan, she was held back there as she was about to turn her opponent there, and referee right on it, gives the free this time, and it's a free for Offaly. Back just inside the 65 metre line, looking for someone to come short, and that person that shows is Amy Gavin-Mangan. Amy ball fired in, and again, nice play there, because the centre forward is Ellie McAvoy, came right in front of her opponent, trying to get a little bit of space here now. She's been locked down, but through the hands it goes here. Offaly have their chance, but Wicklow are back in numbers. There's a chance here now. Can they get round the ball on the ground? Opponent touched on the ground, so the referee free out for the Wicklow girl, but the call has come here from the side, and I was just about to say it, maybe the point should have been taken when the opportunity was there.
Yeah, just trying to be a little bit too elaborate on the ball there. Offaly just needed to just get Mairead Daly, got in good space there, just knock the ball over, keep the scoreboard ticking instead of trying to force a goal.
Yeah, Wicklow have taken the kick out again. Two Offaly players to the one Wicklow player. The one Wicklow player does well, wins the possession. It's the cornerback, Lucy Dunn. Lucy gives it back inside here now, where the midfielder is Niamh McGetting, and Niamh fouled there as she was trying to get into space. She was looking for the advantage, but the referee is just awarding the free, telling her to go back to where to take it. This free just inside the 45 taken. A bit of a 50-50 ball there, but Wicklow hold the possession now. Sarah Jane Winder, she has it. It's that girl that Tom mentioned there, Aoife Gorman, getting on an awful lot of ball. She's fouled this time, draws the free there, but you're certainly right. She's playing very deep. She's getting on a lot of ball, and she's big and athletic and strong, and she's carried a lot of ball through into that Offaly defence.
Yeah, she shipped a lot of work down the opening minutes of this game. She's coming in, they're playing a hold-up play and then delivering the ball into her, and she's doing her job right, where she's coming collecting it and linking the play then in to the inside forward line or to the wing backs or wing forwards.
Yeah, there she's on the ball again now. Two Offaly girls trying to get on her, but again she's charging right down the centre into a lot of space, carrying it in. What's she going to do? She has a runner coming in. There's a great opportunity here. Chance for the full forward, and the ball is finished to the back of the net. I think that was Laura Hogan with the goal for the Wicklow girls again, and certainly if goals win games, Tom, 3-3 now to the visitors from Wicklow, 1-1 to Offaly, and certainly we've said it, you've picked it out. Aoife Gorman, she's causing huge trouble to that Offaly defence.
Yeah, great bit of power running there from Aoife Gorman. She knows her strength. She gets on the ball. She ran 20, 30, 40 yards with the ball and had the cleverness then to link the play, and a great goal there from Wicklow. And that's causing big problems for Offaly, and the decisions to make whether to stick with her. I see her coming back out now for the kickouts again, and she's still free.
Yeah, there's an injury to the goalkeeper, Tara Rowe. Remember, Tara wasn't listed to start, but she came in for, I think, the injured Emer Evans as well. So a little bit of concern on the Offaly bench here now that the sub-keeper is able to continue playing. The ball is in the back of the net. The umpire is just getting it out for, because play will resume with a kick out for the Offaly girls. Yeah,
and of course Offaly have lost Emer Evans before the game. What a remarkable game she had in the last game again. Leitrim saved almost 2 or 3 certain goals with point blank saves. So they'll be anxious if she has any sort of an injury or is able to play. She's going to maybe have to come on here in the next couple of minutes.
Physio is already in there with Tara Rowe, but looks like she's back on her feet, and hopefully she'll be ready to resume. Referee is in there with physio, making sure that the goalkeeper is okay. I think she's given a signal that she is okay. She's ready to do. She's gone back to get the ball. Tom, dark clouds starting to gather over us here in Bratland Park. The breeze is getting up, and I think it seems to be swirling, but I think it may be favouring the Wicklow girls in this opening half.
Yeah, and there's a little bit of a slope towards the Offaly goal. But Offaly just need to hang in there now for the next couple of minutes and not get the lead out any further and regroup then at half time.
Yeah, because from the kick out again, it's the Wicklow girls that have the possession. It's the cornerback, Jackie Byrne from Bottomglass. She has a shovel pass back inside to Shanna goes, and Shanna fisted ball inside. Again, the tackle comes in, but the tackle came in illegally to the referee into the back of the number 12 there. That's Maeve Deaney, and the free is for the Wicklow girls, and Maeve is going to take it herself. Again, looking for options. Goes short. Does she get the return pass? No, it doesn't go to hand, but she's on it again. Certainly, Offaly girl, very brave there, going in the ground. The foot coming in, and the free out is awarded for the Offaly girls back inside their own 13-metre line.
Yeah, that was very well done there by Orla Whelan there. Very brave. Went in on the ball and won nicely a free for Offaly. But Offaly need to work this ball out quicker now, out of the back line and get it into their inside forward line.
Yeah, because Wicklow defence just filters back there, and that pass intercepted well there by Shanna Goetz, as Amy Gavin Mangan was waiting for it to come to her, and the ball is inside, and Marie Keeley is on it again, and Marie gets away from her opponent. She takes a shot. It's gone off the outside of the right foot. Is it going to go wide? I don't think it is. It's the Wicklow girls that are out there looking for it, and it does. It beats everyone out over the end line, right at the corner flag, and it's going to be a kick out for Tara Rowe, and the goals for Offaly. Tara been beaten 3 times in this opening half. Nothing she could do about any of them there. And nice kick out there finds Roisin Ennis, and Roisin with the possession. Late push on the back as she gave away the pass, and the ball Won there by the Offaly girls, and the ball fired in and it hops in over the heads there of a couple of players, and there's a chance here now from Red Daly to take on her opponent. Gives the ball inside. She has Ellie McAvoy. Ellie trying to get a bit of space. She's going forward, trying to get a little bit of room, but the referee says took too many steps to head down there, and maybe needed to have a little bit more vision there. But use the teammates that she had there, but good tackle back there by Amy Gavin Mangan. Gets the possession back for the Offaly girls again. Need a score out with this attack. Fall inside it goes. Mairead Daly, she has it. Dummies inside. Coming inside, and with the shot, this time from about 14 or 15 metres out, high off the outside of her left foot and out over the end line and wide. Offaly need to get that scoreboard moving again, Tom. This game, is heading very close to the half-time whistle, and 3 goals and 3 points to 1 goal and 1 point, and Offaly haven't scored for a while. A goal and a point from the full forward Mairead Daly, the only 2 scores they have on the scoreboard.
Yeah, it seems to be that type of a game though. Offaly are getting crowded out around the centre once they get the ball up front, but they do look dangerous, and Wicklow on the other hand are coming straight through the centre of Offaly. Just a few little tweaks from Offaly. They're still not out of this game yet. They still will get the chances. It's whether they can convert them off in the second half and towards the end of this half.
Jackie Kinch kick out is not the best one. It's intercepted over there, and Offaly are coming forward here now. Chance here again. Opts not to take the point there, and then possession given away there. The Wicklow backs getting in around them there, and eventually turn it over, and Aoife Gorman is back there inside her own 45, and they hold the possession, and that's the full forward, Laura Hogan. She's the latest, right back in her own half-back line. Again, good work there. Used the goalkeeper, Jackie Kinch. Jackie steps outside a couple of tackles, but there was 5 Offaly girls around her there. Ray Daly has the possession, gives it inside, but Ellie McAvoy can't get possession because Wicklow are there in numbers and win the ball back there now, and Sarah Della Hunt is back there and back to the goalkeeper there, Jackie Kinch. Jackie moves it across the field over on the far side. Wicklow with possession. Again, great speed, carrying it out into the tackle there. Second tackle comes in there from Ellie McAvoy, but Wicklow again hold the possession. Sarah Jane Winder, the captain of the team, she gives it inside, and the big powerful runners now. Aoife Gorman, the latest, and she's on the ball. Stopped and held up and forced backward, but again holds the possession. Niamh Cullen. Niamh back inside Aoife Gorman, through the hands it goes, and Niamh Cullen is in a little bit of space. Back as far as Aoife Gorman again. Aoife carries it into a little bit of space, heading towards the goal. She has a runner inside. It's the full forward. It's a great opportunity because Laura Hogan has taken that opportunity, her second goal there, but again, the danger person causing all the trouble. Aoife Gorman did brilliantly there, timed the pass absolutely perfect, and Laura Hogan left with easy the chances just to fire it past the helpless Tara Rowe.
Yeah, well, all that play came from good build-up play from the Wicklow backs. They're very competent on the ball. They have a structure of play, and then when you have the likes of Aoife Gorman running through like that, she's practically impossible to stop at the moment.
Yeah, Offaly with a chance here now, trying to create something here. There is an opportunity. Maybe take too many passes there because the chance had been there for, I think it was Amy Gavin Mangan, to get the shot away with just one pass too many there, and Wicklow girls came back there now, and there's a collision there, and there's going to be stopping the play there, but again just one pass too many, Tom. It looked like the opportunity was there for Amy Gavin Mangan to get the shot away, but didn't take it, and by the time the second pass came in, then Wicklow backs came right in and closed them down again, and the chance was lost.
Yeah, nothing seems to be going right for Offaly up front at the moment. They're just panicking a little bit on the ball, a little bit over anxious on it. They just need to relax, kick a point, keep the scoreboard ticking, and try to get themselves into this game, because at the moment they're under real pressure with that centre half forward Aoife Gorman, and they're leaking goals way too easy for my liking.
Yeah, 4 goals and 3 points for Wicklow. One goal and 1 point for Offaly. Both players back on their feet. Referee ready to resume the play again. Wicklow had possession when that collision happened, so they will get the play going again. Hold the possession, give it back there. It'll hand an error there, but Wicklow have the numbers back there, and they get the possession back again, and Ball given down the line back towards Laura Hogan. Laura attempted ball inside, almost intercepted, but again has been typical of the day for the Offaly girls. Every time a ball seems to break down, they don't seem to be able to get possession, but they have it back here now. Coming forward here now. Little ball punted in, but again doesn't go to find its intended target, and the full back is back there, Sarah Hogan, and Sarah through the hands it goes again. And Wicklow are off again. The cornerback is Jackie Burns. She's wearing the number 2, and too many steps at the referee, and there's a free. Little bit of descent there by Sarah Delahunt, throws the ball away, and the referee will bring the play forward. Sarah Keogh going to take this free, but holds possession, goes back. And on the move now. Again, Wicklow with 14 players behind the ball here now as Offaly come forward with it. Roisin Ennis, and Roisin does well to get that ball onto Mairead Daly. Mairead throws it off the left foot, comes inside. Needs a bit of support then, but confusion there on the backs. In the numbers there were the Wicklow girls, and they come out with it again. It's the centre half back. He's the team captain. Ball is given here now to Laura Hogan. Laura, she was back defending a couple of seconds ago. Sarah Winder is there. Sarah Jane does well, holds that possession. Wicklow very confident, and great heads up play there by the full forward Laura Hogan. Right across the field it goes. Niamh Cullen had stayed out there, and on the run coming forward is Helena Dowling. Again, Wicklow very slick when they come forward, holding that possession. Come inside, they fist the ball inside. Again, just not held there by Helena Dowling. A little bit of pressure put on her, but again, Offaly defence opened up again, Tom.
Yeah, it's just a little bit of frustration creeping in from Offaly now. When they get the ball up to the half forward, they're faced with at least 8 Wicklow players looking in front of them. Mairead Daly soloed the ball into the Wicklow. You couldn't really give out about her too much because she had nobody to pass the ball, and then Wicklow are moving so quickly with the ball through the hands away from that then, and it's causing big problems for Offaly at the moment. Just for example, at the moment Offaly have 5 players back in their half back line, and Wicklow have maybe 8-9 players. Maybe they need to push up a small bit more and go for it.
Yeah, Offaly win a free over there on the far side, and they're trying to engineer a score out of this, but ball has to be fisted back out towards Amy Gavin-Mang, and Amy nice heads up, but again we see the line of blue jerseys there, but eventually the shot does come in. That was Eve Kelly, and the last kick of the match, or the half, is Eve Kelly fires that one over the bar, and certainly a much needed score from Offaly, and maybe should be done that more often. Opportunities for points there given up on various occasions, trying to work into goals, because looking, I suppose it's human nature. When you see 4 goals scored at one end, you think you have to get them all back at every attempt, and maybe get the scoreboard moving, as you say, and keep taking the points and just keep yourself in the game.
Yeah, it's just been a little bit of a frustration time for Offaly, but you can see there they have the quality. When they get it out wide, they can take the score just to keep the scoreboard ticking. They're not going to be, as you say, able to get all the points back in one go. They just need to build now, try to cut down the lead there, but you have to hand it to Wicklow in the first half there. They're playing a lovely structured game there, and they're getting it up to as the star player so far for me, Aoife Gorman, and she's able to run, maybe do the job of maybe 2 or 3 half forwards by running 10, 20, 30 yards with the ball, not linking the ball, and they're getting linking the ball off, and they're getting their goals out of that. But as we know, in these type of games, it's not over yet. It's 4-3 to 1-2 at half time. Offaly still had a good season. They've a good management structure team over them, and you'll be hoping that they get it right in the dressing room at half time there, and Offaly come out firing. They are playing with the breeze in the second half, and a little bit of a slope, as we call it. Just maybe an advantage, but they're going to need to take every score possible.
Yeah, Leighton Glynn and his management team gone in there, but they certainly have their side well set up. And Aoife Gorman, you mentioned her on numerous occasions through that first half. She was dangerous. She was linking the play up and down the field. Huge, powerful athlete there, and caused trouble to that Offaly defence every time she got the chance to carry that ball into the Offaly defence.
Yeah, but the defensive play from Wicklow has given them the platform to make the likes of Aoife Gorman shine. For example, Shona Scotland, Sarah Jane Winders, Helena Dowland, they're crowding out the Offaly players when they're coming into the attacks, and then they're working it through the lines, getting it up to the likes of Maeve Deaney, who had 3 chances there. She took 1. Sarah Della Hunt has won 1. Eve McGetting is going well. Amy Burke is going well. Marie Keeley is going well. There's a lot of good players playing for Wicklow that are playing very well. You can't say that for the Offaly team. They just seem to be a little bit rabbits in the headlights at the moment, and just need to settle themselves down at half time and come out firing in the second half with a game plan.
Yeah, that half-time whistle probably came at the right time for them. They got that score, maybe just settled them down now. The mentors have a chance to talk to them and get their structure back, and get their shape back in it, and get that scoreboard moving now from the start of the second half. Now we're here in Bretland Park. It's at half time of the championship game here, but there's a presentation about to happen on the field here. We see some of the county board officials here, but it's a presentation of medals to the Offaly
under 14 runners-up medals. They were beaten by Derry a couple of weeks back, and the medals are going to be presented to them by Cottle Finn, under 20 footballer for Offaly. Tom Fitzmaurice, for the chairman of the Offaly Ladies Football Board, is going to call them out now in a few minutes and give them a well-deserved round of applause and well-deserved recognition for reaching the All-Ireland final.
Yeah. All from Forban, we've just seen the signal for. We've seen the girls in there. They have their various tops on them, and they'll be waiting for the call out, just waiting for the signal to come for them to get them out here. But certainly it's a credit to the LGFA Association here in Offaly. They've stepped in here, and Bretland Park became available to them, and it's a fine facility, and they have a home for. But we're going to hand over here to John O'Keenan. He's going to act as MC, so we'll just listen to what he has to say.
Final. Unfortunately, they were defeated by Derry, but they're our guest of honour here today, and we'd like to welcome them out to get their medals. Managed by Enda, Derry and Anne-Marie, and we'd like to welcome Cottle Finn, a member of the Offaly under 20 All-Ireland winning team, presenting with their Leinster and All-Ireland medals. And then let's pass over Sophie Egan, Ava Dunn, Laura Crandall, Warren Foy, Ava Dunn, Amy Fitzgerald, Julie Brown, Queen Kelly, Emily Carr, Anna Wenson, Beth Dunn, Joe Brown, Sarah Owens, Ava May Curry, Sasha Coleman, Paula Merriman, Stephen Dunn, Lucy Davis, Carol Bailey, Isabel Catholic, Ron Fox, Grace Waters, Lee Bailey, Katie Stone, Rebecca Gorman, Rhea Reddy. So all being 14 Leinster and All-Ireland winners up.
great reception for these girls here, Tom. They're the future of Offaly.
On behalf of the county board, we want to thank them for their efforts and commitment all throughout the season, and we wish them the best of luck with their clubs, and we look forward to seeing them race in the field in Brecon Park Offaly ladies in the coming years. Thanks very much.
Offaly County Board PRO John O'Keenan, I suppose, said everything there. You know, these girls are the future of Offaly, and they'll be looking for them to come through, keep the thing going and carry it forward in the next couple of years and see them on the senior team.
Yeah, and we forgot to mention they are actually Leinster champions as well. Getting to the All-Ireland final is one thing, but the one Leinster and the Dun, I see is walking alongside them there is over them, a good manager. The structure here in Offaly at the moment with Bretland Park and their ideas and their innovative ideas for wanting to have this as their home pitch is a great idea. And you see the pitch is in great condition here. There's work going on all around us here to try and improve these facilities, and more luck to them.
Yeah, absolutely. And you know, it's you know, we've seen it, Tom, once you have a focal point for the ladies football, you know, you certainly get the benefit of it. And you know, the senior team have this facility here, they have it for training, they're not sharing it with anyone, so all the teams can get in here. You know, you're not going around the county begging, looking for pitches and anything like that. I know it's a bone of contention in a lot of counties, and you know, with the possible amalgamation of the three associations, maybe that will be eliminated, but still the Offaly LGFA have been right on the ball getting their own home here, and certainly they will reap the rewards of it going forward, much the same as the Faithful Fields has done for their male counterparts.
Yeah, well, you have to give it to the ladies football. The last couple of years they're making great strides all over the country. You go to a ladies football game now, it's one of the most entertaining sports to look at. It's definitely the fastest growing sport. The first half that we had there, very, very entertaining game. And these young players, they'll be coming and watching this. But it's great, as you say, to have a focal point to say that Bretland Park Offaly is the home of Offaly ladies football.
Look, we're going to just take a break here, and before both sides come back out onto the field here, and join us back in a couple of minutes with the second half. Both sides back on the field here in Bretland Park here in Clara, and Offaly with it all to do in the second half. Tom, 4-3 to the visitors from Wicklow, 1 goal and 2 points. And certainly we said it at the end of the first half, but these Wicklow team are well structured, know exactly what they're doing, and often need maybe just to change it up a little bit, try and stop the runs there coming from deep of Aoife Gorman, because if she's allowed to continue doing that, it will be tough for Offaly to get back into it.
Yeah, well, you can't forget that Wicklow over the last couple of years have played a couple of All-Ireland finals, been thereabouts at junior level, and they're going to look at the intermediate group that they're in this year and see as a stepping stone towards Tyrone in a couple of weeks' time. But don't rule out Offaly yet. They have a couple of star forwards that if you get them motoring, they will hurt you and get a couple of goals. There is goals left in this game yet.
Yeah, referee Kevin Corcoran throws the ball up, and it is the girls from Wicklow that have that possession again here. And the centre half back and team captain Sarah Jen Winder, she's coming forward as well, gives it over there to Shanna Goten. Shanna very much involved in the things in the first half, as was the full of the half back line, but again good tracking back this time by the Offaly attackers there, and ball is dropped out over the sideline, and it's the line ball. It's already taken. Amy Gavin Mangan has the Amy is fouled, trying to get away from her opponent there, but foul, and the free is for Offaly again. A little bit of indiscipline there by the Wicklow girls, and the referee brings the ball forward, but Offaly need to show a little bit of energy now to start to get themselves back into this second half. They carry it forward here now, and again Wicklow, as they did in the first half, shifting back there. Annie Keogh has the possession here for Offaly, but again they're coming lateral across the field here, but again great tackling there by Aoife Gorman, but it's not a fair tackle to the referee, and the free is awarded, and the free is for Offaly. This free just outside the Wicklow 45-metre line. Roisin Ennis, she's going to take it. Referee just having a word here. I think persistent fouling there, Tom, more than anything.
Yeah, I think it's just probably going to be looking like a yellow card.
Yeah, she's heading off the sideline, but towards the sideline, I'd say it is. Yes, indeed, yellow card shown there. Now there's an opportunity, because it is the danger woman. We've mentioned her often enough. Aoife Gorman, she's in the bench.
Yeah, this is the time for Offaly now to push forward and go for it. Keep their three girls inside and go for the ball. They have great players like Roisin Ennis that'll be able to kind of conquer that middle third of the field there and set up plays. It's all about getting it into the hands of the likes of Ellie McAvoy and that now, and capitalising on this one girl advantage.
Yeah, and ran into a little bit of a cul-de-sac there. Looked like Wicklow were going to come away with the ball, but the referee signal had been touched on the ground, and there's a free now, and certainly an opportunity. And early doors in the second half, and Offaly need to get that scoreboard moving. 4-3 to 1-2 they trail. Sarah Doyle is going to take this free off from the ground. Certainly well within her range this time. Kicks it high and kicks it accurately and kicks it over the bar.
Yeah, good score there from Sarah. Exactly what Offaly would have wanted. The star player for Wicklow getting a yellow card, and first score the opening couple of minutes of the second half.
3 goals between them as Jackie Kinch takes the kick out. Again, Offaly react first of all, and they have the possession. Saoirse McGuinness, she has started the second half. Gives the ball inside. Roisin Ennis. Roisin gives it inside. Amy Gavin Mangan fits the ball inside, but not enough on it. And the back line there for Wicklow, tracking back there and get the possession, and then breaking forward in. But again, dropped there, and great pressure put on there by the Offaly forwards there, and they have the possession there. Again, referee allowing the play to go on. Ball is inside, and there's a chance now for Eve Kelly, and Eve gives it inside. Ellie McAvoy, Ellie trying to get room, but again the pass goes across the field and intercepted there by the Wicklow backs. They're eager and they're determined to hold on to what they have here, and this lead is 3 goals, and they're very confident and very comfortable on the ball here now as they carry it forward. Here is the midfielder, Eve McGettigan, gives it over there, and through the hands it goes, and Laura Hogan, 2 goals in the first half to her name. Again, Wicklow just slowing it down, holding the possession. Eve Cullen gives it on here now. It's the wing forward, it's Maeve Deaney again. The call comes, don't kick it away, hold the possession. Back now with Helena Downing, and then charging over the line is Lucy Dunn. Lucy does very well, gives it out now to Shanna Gosling, and Shanna looks up and she got the signal to say that there's a spare player over on the far side. It's the centre half back, Sarah Jane Winder. She's the captain of the team. She does very well. She comes inside. Wicklow coming with an opportunity here. Shot, it comes in, but it's not on target. It's gone to the left and wide there, and there was an opportunity there for the Wicklow girls there, Tom, but just didn't take it.
Oh, didn't take a good build-up play from them again, though. But Offaly seem to have settled into this second half nicely now. They can just convert when they go forward themselves.
Kick out, not the best one in the world, and it's intercepted there by Marie Keeley. Marie holding the possession. Was she fouled? Yes, she was. Marie Keeley drawing the free here. Some of the supporters beside us not too happy about it, Tom, but the referee is the man that's out there, and he's Kevin Corcoran, and he signals that it is going to be a free. Another opportunity here for Marie Keeley. 1 point to her name in the first half, and certainly this is well within her range. Yeah, no mistake.
Yeah, very prolific scorer, Murray Keeley, and that's a good start from Wicklow there. Just keep their scoreboard ticking. That's all they need to do to see this game out. Offaly just need to generate a little bit of luck to get themselves back into this game. There was still value for it, but they're coming at hand-passing now with the backline. It's just a little bit wayward, and they're giving up opportunities to Wicklow. They just need to be a little bit more fluent in their play.
Yeah, pushing the back there on Nicole Buckley. She was going down on that ball there, but referee gives the free, and the free is already taken. Amy Mangan, lovely ball. First time, ball moved in quicker. Eve Kelly is on it again. Eve, with the right foot, fires it over. There's a spare player over there on the far side of the field. It's number 22, Eve Kelly. Eve takes on her two opponents. She's gone around and she's coming along the end line. Fisted ball outside, broken down with a chance. Still not gone, and the ball is fired over the bar. Nice response there from the Offaly girls. I think it was Ellie McAvoy, the centre half forward, to finish that one over the bar. Nice score from Ellie, but Offaly will need more. They need to press up on this kick out. Don't let Wicklow out of with it, but again, Wicklow go long and go high with it. Offaly have the possession. Good work out there. And they're coming forward again. Foul there again.
Yeah, better play from Offaly there. Good kick pass out of defence there by Amy Gavin Mangan, and a good running forward there by Emma Matter. Builds up the chance now again for Offaly.
Yeah, ball is inside. Great hands here, and the shot comes in, but there was a great tackle on Sarah Doyle there. I think it was just as she was coming, just a hand came in and knocked the ball just away from her slightly, and she couldn't get the power that she needed on it. And Wicklow have the possession. They're breaking quickly out there. Laura Hogan, she's gone back. Filling in that role there that Aoife Gorman has been taken away from for the time being. And great play there by the full forward, and great heads up play. Shifts the play over here to Helena Dowling. Helena has support here with Marie Keeley. Marie close to the sideline, keeps it in play. Track it back there by Eve Kelly, but she steps inside the tackle. In fact, that's Saoirse McGuinness. And again, good work there, and shot coming in from the Wicklow girls. That time, good work there, put the pressure on, and the ball has gone out over the end line. And
yeah, good early balls in there from Offaly that led to their half goal chance there. But Marie Keeley there lying on the ground, she can be fair hard done by there. That was a tough tackle gone in on her, and no free either way. So let's hope she's okay.
Yeah, referee has been over to see her and reckons she's all right, because he's blowing the whistle, and he tells Tara Rowe to get ready with the kick out. Tara's fired it out. Long one over on the far side. It's kept in play over there. There's a chance here for Annie Keogh. Annie, Offaly need to get it in quicker. The ball is now given across here to Emma Maher. Emma carries it forward. She's gone inside the 45. Fist the ball inside, but again it's into traffic there. But chance not gone yet, because Amy Gavin Mangan is there here, and the chance, the shot comes in. It's over the bar. Nice score again for the Offaly girls.
Yeah, good play from Emma Matter there going forward. And again, she's kind of being freed up now that they have an extra player, and push forward more and when attacking more. And she's doing what Aoife Gorman did in the first half for Wicklow, in going forward 20-30 yards with the ball and linking the play. That's a good score from Offaly.
Yeah, just narrows the gap that little bit. The kick out has gone out over the sideline on the far side of the field. Offaly have possession again, and a chance for them to carry this ball forward. Really at this stage need to get a goal. But Roisin Ennis, she's carried in. She's beaten a couple of Wicklow players, and nice quick hands this time. Offaly trying to get inside, but again the back line for Wicklow coming in around the front of the goals. Maybe the chance to take a point there, and now it probably is gone now. Her chance of a point maybe should have been taken there. We've seen it in the first half a couple of times where they're trying to get in for goals. might be better off just to take the score, but good tracking back there by Mairead Daly. But Wicklow hold that possession, they have it right back in their own half-back line and come central with it now, and they have possession. And again, always seem to have a player on the shoulder that they can give the pass on to. And Wicklow with the possession again here is fisted out as far as Maeve Deany. Maeve with a runner coming down the line. It's Helena Dowling. Helena doesn't handle it correctly. But again, possession again. Ball bouncing from a couple of hands there, but referee signals that there was an Offaly player pulled to the ground there as she was trying to get her hand pulled back, and signal there from the referee, and it's going to be a free and a free for Annie Keogh. Annie goes back, holds the possession now as Offaly come forward with Roisin Ennis. Through the hands it goes here. Number 19 for Offaly is Nicole Farley. She's been introduced at half-time, but we'll watch the play now as Eve Kelly has that ball over there, but again, great tackling by the Wicklow backs, forcing her wide. Ball goes to the ground. All this allows them to get back in numbers in the front of the post. And the chance here now, the shot comes in, but this time it's not on target. And I think that was Amy Gavin Mangan with that shot, and an opportunity missed here now. There's a sub being introduced again here.
Yeah, good play from Offaly there again. All the power in Offaly's play is coming from the centre back, Emma Matter, driving forward the ball and linking the ball play. Roisin Ennis is doing very well there in the second half then as well. A little bit more free space is opening up in the centre field position. A little bit more space, and Wicklow have kind of lost their way a little bit. They need to get the Aoife Gorman back on. Their structural play has kind of faltered a small bit since she went off, as you would expect. Slaughter
Fox has just been introduced there. Wearing the number 25, she's replacing Amy Burke, and a sub then for Offaly wearing number 27 is Sarah Keogh from Tullamore again. But we'll go back and watch the play here because Offaly have the possession out in the middle of the field again. Again, holding the possession, again struggling to get beat an opponent and run into the tackle there. Offaly have the possession. The ball is fired down the line. Emma Hand very close to the sideline over in that corner, but she has the possession, looks up, tries to throw a dummy. She's coming in along the end line. Had her hand tugged back there now. And coming out of the sin bin is Aoife Gorman, and really, Tom, you can't say Offaly really had made enough inroads into that Wicklow lead while Wicklow were down to 14 players.
Not at the moment, no, but they are getting on top, and it might be difficult for Wicklow to keep the momentum, to try get the momentum back. If Offaly have any chance in this game, they're going to need to get a couple of goals shortly, but there's no harm in getting a couple of points just to give them the power for the goals.
Yeah. Ball over the bar there again from Sarah Doyle, just narrows the gap again. 1-6 now for Offaly, that's 9 points. 4 goals and 4 points, that's 16-7 between the sides. Wicklow with the possession coming forward again. Again, quick hands there as Helena Dowling is carrying it in, and nice ball inside, but it intercepted. Good work there by the Offaly girls. Got back in. That was the number 27, Sarah Keogh there. She kept that ball away from her opponent there, and Offaly have the possession on the turn again and trying to come forward. Mairead Daly, she has it. The corner back is Nicole Buckley charging forward. Nicole goes down with quick hands there. The ball is fired inside. Oh, almost a perfect ball there, but Offaly. Opportunity still there for them, but Wicklow closed the door for the moment anyway. They've worked the ball out and through the hands it goes, and there's Aoife Gorman has the possession again, coming down the line, very close to the line. She stopped and forced to go backwards, but again Wicklow hold that possession. Sarah down the hunt, and Wicklow then with the boot drive it in, but again Offaly with the spare player back in there, intercepted well there. That was Amy Gavin Mangan. Amy gives it on now to Emma Maher. Emma takes on her opponent, slips by her, still carrying it forward, comes on to the left side, little bit of space, then goes right. She needs support, holds the possession. Amy Gavin Mangan, she's gone, and there's a lot of players going across to that far side of the field, but Wicklow holding their shape, keep the bodies in front of the goals, and then Offaly with a pass that goes astray, and Wicklow are there and they have the numbers and they have the possession. Back inside their own 20-metre line, and Sarah Hogan comes out with it, straightens the line, and again, nice play there by the Wicklow backs as they come forward with it. Fisted pass over here to Shanna Gosling. Shanna Trying to take on her opponent, but she's held up at the first attempt. But a nice foot pass down the line here. Picked up there by Clodagh Fox. Clodagh takes on her opponent, going inside. Again, looking for a runner. Has the runner inside. Great play there, and super play by the Wicklow. The attack there, and Marie Keeley was fouled there. She was about to get through the gap, but again, great hands, Tom. Lovely skill there. Quick hands, quick passing, and Wicklow create the opportunity.
Yeah, Wicklow have been excellent today. They've good structure, we said, in the first half there. And Marie Keeley in these positions is normally excellent. I didn't want to give her a commentator's curse, which I didn't. But she's a very prolific scorer, and she, as the game kind of dies down a little bit, you would expect Wicklow to kick on now.
Yep. So, being introduced here for Offaly, wearing the number 23. Aoife Carey from St. Brahons. She's the latest to be introduced, and it's Mairead Daly. Golden point to her name. She came over to the sideline a couple of minutes ago, obviously carrying an injury, and she got off. But Offaly have taken the kick out, and they have the possession, the driving forward. Fisted ball inside, but again doesn't go to hand, and every mistake then is the Wicklow guards are there ready to mop it up again, and to do exactly that.
Yeah, Mairead Daly coming off there, she can be very happy with her season. Great footballer, magic in her boots, and 1-1 today. She just didn't have enough of fire up power alongside her, but she can be happy. Hopefully it's not too much of a knock that she's picked up.
Yeah, Wicklow on the attack again, but it's broken up again by Amy Gavin Mangan, but Amy's pass doesn't go to hand, and Clodagh Fox is on it again. Clodagh, quick hands, flicks it out to Maeve Deany, and Maeve takes on her opponent. She's gone inside her, but again, ball goes to ground. Good tackling there by the Offaly backs. They're a free. Thought he had signaled for a free, but he's just telling everyone to just go ahead. And no free given, and the ball is given over to the far side of the field. And number 22 is Eve Kelly. She takes on her opponent, carrying it forward. Quick ball in. One well there on the inside line, and a chance for the Offaly girls, carrying it forward. But again, Wicklow coming back. The chance of the point is there. The shot comes in, but it doesn't have the distance, and it drops into the grateful arms there of Jackie Kinch, and Jackie has Wicklow on the attack straight away. Probably the right option there, Tom. Just didn't get the execution on. The point was there.
Ellie's been trying to do everything right all day there. It's just not happening for them up front at the moment there. But a very good player, Ellie McAvoy. They often need to get the ball into the hands of Ellie McAvoy, Sarah Doyle, if they want to get a couple of goals there. And a new player coming in there. Often need to start pushing. But 15 minutes to go, or a little under, a little over it. Often just seem to be letting this one go away from them.
Yeah. Wicklow carry that ball forward there, and they have a free. This free just outside the 20-metre line. Over on the far side of the field. Thought it was going to be kicked off the ground, but Marie Keeley, she's making her way over. 3 points to her name. She's in no hurry. 4 goals and 4 points to Wicklow. 1 goal and 6 for Offaly. This one drops short. Had to be careful in there, as that one seemed to just be held up a little bit in the sun there now, or in the wind, and Offaly have the possession and need to get this ball down the field in a hurry. Driving forward. Game opening up, getting stretched a little bit here now as Offaly have the possession. Ball is now with Emma Hand. Emma carries it forward, drops the shoulder, left-footed soul. Swerves in. Lovely ball inside. Can it go to hand? The chance is there. The shot comes in. The shot is over the bar, I think. Yes, it is.
Yeah, very good score there from Offaly there. Good play again from Emma Matter going forward with the ball, and good interchange play between them to Aoife Carey to get who's only on the field get a good score.
Yeah, and again we see when they move the ball quickly, Tom, the opportunities are there. Amy Mangan as well to win that kick out again. Offaly need to get that score, but we'll keep a little bit of pressure on these Wicklow girls. Try and get a goal maybe and get themselves right back into it. There's a chance here. Fisted ball inside, but again, great experience there from the goalkeeper Jackie Kinch. She was almost knew where that pass was going. She had left her line and intercepted the pass there, and the danger gone away for the moment for the Wicklow girls, and they have the possession here very, very close to this sideline, and they break out from the press of the Offaly girls and carrying it forward now. Sarah Delahunt and Sarah right footed. Two against one here, and the ball goes off the
seemed to be an awfully ball that. It's signal for a Wicklow ball there, but just going back to Jackie Kinch in the goal there, what experience to have in the goals. Many years she played for Wicklow, great servant, and as I said earlier, to have her in the dressing room is absolutely remarkable.
Yeah, and she showed all her experience there when that ball came across and the shot comes in again. This one, it's over the bar. Another score there for the Wicklow girls. Point for the Wicklow girls again, just stretching that lead back out again. 4 goals and 6 points now to 1 goal and 7 for Offaly. Ball. It's out in the centre, but again, touched on the ground there by the Offaly girl, and the free taken, and the free is in quickly. Oh, there's an opportunity here. Oh, a heavy tackle there. The goalkeeper came out. I think both players on the ground. Physios react straight away, certainly. The ball that hopped in there again was danger because the Wicklow girl had got inside there, and the goalkeeper, Tara Rowe, came out and really had to be brave there, Tom.
Yeah, it's a decision now for the umpires to make, because it looked like the Offaly goalkeeper caught Marie as she was going through. Whether it was inside the box or outside the box, I'm not sure, but it definitely should be a Wicklow free.
Yeah. Referee, what's he doing? He's having words with the Wicklow forward there. The linesman has gone in to have a word with him as well. Physio having his tuppence worth as well, and he's been sent away, and we'll see what decision will the referee make. I would have thought at least it was going to be a free in for the Wicklow girls, but we'll see what's he going to do. Bit of confusion there, Tom, but it looks like he's given a free out.
Probably giving a little bit of bravery to the keeper. The keeper was good. She came out and she did her job. That's what you want a keeper to do, and she got the benefit of it out there.
Yeah. Free out for the Offaly girls. It's taken down, but again, broken down. Oh, a heavy hit there.
Very brave there by Saoirse McGuinness there, coming in there. Went for whatever she had.
Wasn't
just
favoured to win that kick either, Tom. She did very, very well for her side. Referee right up and things. Saoirse is back on her feet, but the Wicklow player is still on the ground, but there's more of a collision off the ground more than anything. But
yeah, it was very brave from Sarah there. She was about 30-70 to win that ball. She won that ball and then just landed awkwardly, but nice to see her back up. Very good young player, led in the All-Ireland Schools final this year. Unlucky not to win that, but she's definitely a player for the future for Offaly.
referee going to restart the game with a throw up. It's the big midfielder, Sarah Delahunt. Van Offaly, so the ball is thrown up, and who has possession? It's the centre half back, Emma Maher. Eventually got it into her hand and puts a little bit of order in it. Roisin Ennis, team captain, she's driving forward, goes in on her right side. Nice ball, fires it in low in front of the full forward there. The full forward is Aoife Carey. Aoife does very well, through the hands it goes. She's back on it again, thought about taking the shot, runs into a tackle, but the referee I think had blown the whistle for the free here now, and it's a free for Offaly. Sarah Doyle will be the one that will come out and take it, but they need to show more urgency, Tom. They need to get this over the bar as quick as we can and get reset and get that ball in here as often as they can, try and get a goal for themselves to get them really back into this.
Yeah, but it must be noted Offaly haven't died at all. They've really still began to fight. Emma Matter has been exceptional there at centre back. Maybe should push her up the field. She seems to be very, very good going forward. And that's another good score there by Sarah Doyle, who was, as I said, very impressive in the last game. And another good young player for Offaly.
4-6, 18 points to 1-8-11. Still the 7 between them. Time not in favour of the Offaly girls, but kick out is high and broken down there by the Offaly girls, and they have it going in. There's another chance here. There's a chance of a goal. Yes, there is. Can she get a swing of the boot at it? Good defending there by the Wicklow girls, and the ball is given back there Saoirse McGuinness with the point, and that's what often need to get a little bit of momentum, get a couple of scores in a row, and maybe get in and get the goal.
Yeah, and if there's one player that deserves a score, it's Saoirse McGuinness. They're excellent since she's come on there. She's just been industrious on the ball, lively on the ball, and that's exactly what Offaly needed. Keep the scoreboard ticking, and we might have a twist in this yet.
And as we're seeing in the men's game, Tom, a little bit of momentum comes in Offaly's favour, and we have an injured player, and I'm not saying she's not injured, but, you know, Wicklow are streetwise, and, you know, a little bit of momentum coming, the crowd trying to get behind Offaly, and we just slow it down that little bit now, and, you know, take the sting out of them, you know, for a couple of minutes anyway.
Yeah, but you have to hand it to Wicklow today. They've been well structured. Each and every one of them out there have known their role, known their job, and they look a very, very nice side. And possibly going against Tyrone in a couple of weeks' time, they won't fear them.
Yeah, but you know, we're back to a 6-point game, Tom, and you know, if Offaly can get a goal, you know, while it's not this, you know, it really will put the cat among the pigeons.
Absolutely, that's all Offaly seem to need in this second half. Just a little bit of luck, a little bit of liveliness, and a goal might just give them the tonic to go on, but they're going to need it pretty quickly.
Yeah, long kick out there is one over there by the Wicklow girls, and the foul committed inside the Offaly 45. Again, there's a long kick out from Jackie Kinchin. Whoa, heavy hit there on Marie Keeley there, and spun around there, and she's gone to ground. And certainly the busiest person on the pitch at the moment is the Wicklow physio, because there's been a couple of heavy collisions there between players now, and this time Marie, the tackle wasn't legal, and it's going to be a free in, and she has been their score taker or their free taker, so will she be able to get back on her feet and take this free for them? It looks like.
I think absolutely, yeah. It's just a little bit of coming together there, just spinning, trying to get away from Nicole Buckley there. Not innocuous in it, and she'll be okay to get up and kick that ball.
Yeah, she's getting back on her feet over there. Is Marie. She is back up, and she will take this free herself. Again, thankfully she's back, and she's eyeing up the post. She's going to take the shot herself. The players are running short for it. She kicks it high. Has she kicked it accurately? No, she hasn't. Umpire very dramatic, comes out and signals eventually that it had been pulled to the left and wide. You know, Offaly still only the 2 scores in it, and as we've said, if they can get back in and get that goal, the kick out is a good kick out, and Offaly are building from deep. They're gone out across their own 45. Emma Maher, I think it is, just carrying it, little ball in over the top, but again, good work there. Offaly still have it. Have the possession very close to the sideline. It's gone out over the sideline. Saoirse McGuinness couldn't keep it in. Line ball for Wicklow just on their own 45-metre line. Go short with it there. Alina Dowling. Again, Offaly subs and mentors trying to encourage their team to move forward and try and halt Wicklow before they get into a little bit of space and get ahead of steam, but they're already got out by the press, and Niamh Cullen is over on the far side of the field. A couple of Offaly players trying to get a hand on her, but she holds that possession. Great carrying there, and foul there, and a great free one there by the Wicklow girl there. Free is taken quickly, but doesn't find its intended target. It's going very close to the end line, but quick hands there by the Offaly defenders, and they have the ball back out now. Again, trying to come out with it. Ball is given low down the line, and waiting for it there was almost crucial there, because Wicklow almost stepped in and intercepted, but Offaly do very well, and they have the ball, and it's given in right footed, cross into the centre. Who's going to win it? A couple of players jump for the ball is broken down. It's the Offaly girls that are on the breaking ball. Emma Hand gives it inside. There's a chance here, Offaly trying to get in, but nice quick hands there, and solo there, and the ball is given back out. Emma gives the ball inside, but again, as soon as it goes inside, Wicklow have the bodies and force Offaly back out. Roisin Ennis is on it again. Roisin again trying to get a bit of space, does very well. She was tackled there, but she held the possession. Ball is now with Sarah Doyle. Shot comes in, goes off the foot there of Jackie Kinchin. It's gone out for a 45. I think it must have been half block on Jackie, because otherwise she felt it was going to be a 45 anyway, but she did our best to keep it in play, but it out over the end line, and it is a 45. Six between them as Offaly take this 45, hold the possession. Roisin Ennis trying to come forward again, looking for the runners, and the runner there is Michelle Mann. Michelle, fisted ball in. Again, good work by the Wicklow backs. They're forcing Offaly back, and Roisin Ennis tries to see a little gap, but referee signaled that she was pulled back there as she was trying to go through it. Sarah Doyle with this free again off the ground, 3 points to her name, but you can see it there as Offaly try to get through. Wicklow just closed the gap, Tom. Their intent on not allowing a goal to be conceded in the second half.
Yeah, but the great thing is Offaly aren't giving up, and I think it's only 3 points that Wicklow scored in the second half. They're just those early goals that Offaly conceded when they're a little bit rabbit in the headlights. They seem to have got their tactics correct in the second half there, and they've tidied up everything there. But this game is still not over. There's still a goal in this, I feel, for Offaly.
And if they can get it, they'll be right back in it. They're trying to put the pressure on here on the Wicklow guards as they take the kick out. But again, great work there as Niamh Cullen. She's been an outlet for them. And a lovely little ball into space there. Fisted down the sideline or on the far side of the field. Great play there by Marie Keeley. Marie takes on 2 or 3 Offaly back. She's gone to ground. She's not been fouled, but she still has possession. Little ball thrown in over the top. Has support there because Sarah Delahunt has it. Sarah puts a little bit of order on it. Gives the ball back out. She's on it again. Again, nice and composed. Looks up and sees that the centre half back is Sarah Jane Winder. Sarah coming forward. She's inside the 45. Thought about taking a shot. And then just gives the ball over there to Clodagh Fox. Clodagh comes back. Gives it inside here. Wicklow coming forward. Can they get the space to get the shot? Doesn't go where it was intended, but again, good work there by the Wicklow girls. But the shot comes in, and that shot had gone to the left and wide there. That's the number 20 there. That's Anya Byrne with that shot, but she couldn't get it on target. Tara Rowe gets the calls, fires it out over the far side of the field, but it's going to go out over the sideline. Gone out over the sideline. One thing that Tara didn't need to do, she needed to get that to hands there, Tom, to get the team on the attack again. But out over the sideline, line ball, and Wicklow are in no hurry to take this.
No, and in fairness to Tara, she just come in there for deputising for Emer Evans. Has done well today, I think, even in the kickouts. That was 1 or 2 wayward kickouts, but overall, I think she's had a fine game.
That shot comes in again, and it is over the bar. Lovely score there. I think it was Marie Keeley with that score. Did very well, took on her opponent right footed and fires it over the bar. Kick out again, taken quickly here. Roisin Ennis takes it short, gives it on here now to Nicole Buckley. Nicole Fowler, she come out with it. Emma Maher takes that free, gets the possession again, fires it over there to the far side of the field. 2 Offaly players, but 2 Wicklow defenders back there with Offaly have the possession. They're coming forward with it. Downward inside, little ball fisted in over the top. Is there a chance here? Can they get the shot? Super tackling back there by the Wicklow defenders there, and great work, Tom, and the danger averted again.
Yeah, super tackle on the border of being maybe a free or a penalty, but the referee isn't giving those today. But again, good play there from Offaly to get the ball. They're creating his chances. Frustrating day for them. They just haven't been able to convert when it needed.
Yeah, just needed a little bit quicker, maybe just to pull the trigger there, trying to just maybe be too sure with it. Wicklow gear down, but it seems to be with cramp, but referee had called the play up. Starts it again with possession for the Wicklow girls, and they have possession here again. And it's that girl, Aoife Gorman. Aoife holds the possession, gives it off now, and Laura Hogan. Laura dispossessed there, and there's a chance now for Emma Hand. Needs to get this ball in quickly. Emma, little ball in over the top. Wicklow defender back in there is struggling with cramp, I think it is. So maybe take advantage of it, take it quickly, get it in here. Again, the ball goes to nobody in particular there. That was Emma Hand with the fisted pass there, but again, the Wicklow girl down with cramp, and doesn't get the possession, and Offaly having a chance to get it in again. Ball coming inside. Can they work a goal? It's a half a chance here. The shot comes in. Oh, it's off the upright, not gone wide. It's back in play. Offaly still have it. Recycling. Back here again. Emma Maher gives it back inside. Pull back there on Roisin Ennis. Referee allows the advantage to go on because Roisin has fired that one over the bar. That's a point for the team captain. Just narrows that gap again.
Yeah, fantastic game from Roisin Ennis again. She's never stopped. She's always been available for kickouts, moving the ball through the centre. Worthy score there from her, but possibly a little bit too late from Offaly. She just didn't get going in the up-front stakes there today. And as a substitution comes in for Rigona
McGettigan. Rena McGettigan, she's the one wearing number 17. Player injured, I think it's with cramp, I think it was. We've seen her inside there a couple of times, but making her way off behind the goals. But she won't mind because these Wicklow girls have done very well for their side and look like they're going to go through to the knockout stages of the Intermediate Championship, because right now, with time almost up, they're ahead. Offaly will stay going, they'll stay plugging away, have the possession again, trying to get it in, but again, Wicklow with all the blue and yellow jerseys right in there on the front of the goals. It's like a blue and yellow wall. Offaly have it again. Space, a little bit of space just opens up. Emma thought about taking the score. The ball drops in. Oh.
They've had the chances Offaly in the last couple of minutes there to get a goal that would maybe ignite a revival for them. They just haven't had that luck today, just to get that little hand on the ball. And Wicklow are slightly hanging on now at the moment, but they probably feel the game has won.
Yeah, I don't know, was it Sarah Doyle or Saoirse McGuinness there that ball came across and needed just a little touch on it and probably would have ended up in the net, but it is all for naught because the referee signals that is the end of the game and it is victory for the girls from Wicklow.
Yeah, and all the damage possibly done by Wicklow in the first half, the couple of goals. They were excellently structured. Offaly can be very, very proud of themselves. They never give up, fought right to the end. They're Division 4 champions, they're up Division 3 next year. And there's a real progression in the county with the new management team in, that they can go further next year. And there's a couple of players not in the panel that were unavailable to them for various different reasons, mainly injury, and they'll have them back next year. And it's disappointing for Offaly, but you have to hand it to Wicklow. They had an excellent game plan today, played very well, and my man of the match is Aoife Gorman. You don't have to ask me. She was excellent in the first half and gave Wicklow the platform to get all the goals. They did the good link in play, and Tyrone in a couple of weeks' time. It's going to be an interesting battle now with Kevin and Tyrone.
Because like you say, Wicklow are an experienced outfit. They've been there together, of experienced girls, of new girls, of certainly girls that can take scores. Laura Hogan with 2 goals, Marie Keeley with 4 points, 4-7 to 1-11 was our final score. But certainly these girls in Offaly have plenty to be proud of. They'll go back to the clubs now, and that's where you'll get involved with them again now and try to drive on the club down in the Ferban area as well. They have Kieran, so it'll be an interesting championship here for these girls now as well, because you know this inter-county season is over, but the club season only starting. Offaly management down here just having final words with the girls before they'll break for the final time this year. Wicklow with a quarter-final place to look forward to. But we're going to finish up here from Bretland Park. It is victory for the girls from the Garden County of Wicklow, and they go through to the knockout stages. Disappointment for Offaly, but it is victory for the girls from Wicklow. From myself, Ray Gavin, and commentary, Tom Brown, thank you very much for joining us on co-commentary. But we'll say goodbye from Bretland Park. Our cameraman today, Eamon Flaherty, top quality cameraman as always. We hope you enjoyed the game, but from us we'll say goodbye, and it's over and out from myself and Tom Brown.